Hi, this is an instructional video about how to perform a 27 card magic trick. First, take any 27 cards from a standard deck and fan them out. Have a volunteer pick a random card, tell them to memorize it, and return it randomly to the deck. Then be sure to shuffle the deck very well. When you're finished shuffling, ask the volunteer their favorite number. In order to perform the rest of the trick, you will need to know some basic math behind it. This next section of the video explains the math portion, and we will use an example to better explain it. In this example, the volunteer's chosen number is 16. 16 minus 1 is 15. The volunteer's favorite number minus 1 is very important for the trick, so commit it to memory. We have 3 rounds in which we redeal the cards. Each round is represented by one number. All 3 numbers have to add up to the favorite number minus 1, which in this case is 15. The first deal can give us a 0, 1, or 2. The second round can give us a 0, a 3, or a 6. The third and final round can give us a 0, a 9, or an 18. A combination from one number from each round can give us any number from 0 to 26. In order to determine which numbers to use, take the volunteer's favorite number minus 1 and find the biggest number that can fit into it from the third round's numbers. In this example, the volunteer's favorite number minus 1 is 15. So we look at the third round numbers and see that since 18 is bigger than 15, 9 is the biggest number that fits into 15. We now take 15 and subtract the number we chose. This gives us 6. We take this number and look at the second round numbers. We then again find the biggest number of those that fits into 6. The biggest second round number that fits into 6 is 6. Subtract the second round number from 6. In this case, 6 minus 6 gives us 0. We then take this leftover number and look at the first round numbers. One of those should be equal to our leftover number, which 0 is. Remember the number you chose from each round because you will need them to do the rest of the trick. Each of the numbers that we chose from each round corresponds to a position, top, middle, or bottom. These positions are what you ultimately need to know in order to finish the trick. Now that we know how to do the math behind this trick, we may continue on with the rest of the trick. That involves redealing the cards as shown. Note, it is very important to redeal the cards this way from left to right, or else the trick will not work. After dealing, ask the volunteer which column their card is in. Once they point to it, take that column of cards and place it in the position indicated by round 1 of the math portion. In this example, our number for round 1, which was 0, which corresponds to the top position. So we will place the selected pile on top of the others as shown. Next, redeal in the same manner in which you did before, going from left to right. This is again very crucial to doing the trick correctly. Ask the volunteer which column his card is in for a second time. Take the selected column and place it in the position indicated by round 2 of the math section. In this example, our number for round 2 was 6, so we placed the column on the bottom of the other 2 columns as shown. For a third and final time, redeal again in the same manner. Ask the volunteer which column their card is in, and take that selected column and place it in the position indicated by round 3 of the math portion. Our number for round 3 was 9, so we placed the column in the middle of the other 2 piles. Now flip the cards up from the top of the deck while counting from 1 to the volunteer's favorite number. 1 number per card flipped. Once you've reached the volunteer's favorite number, stop flipping cards over. The card on top should be the card the volunteer chose.